Most people tend to believe that the amount of money shown in our bank account is the physical, cold, hard cash that should be sitting in the bank, right? But the truth is, that is actually not the case at all. The numbers you see in your account, for the most part, isn't actually in the bank. When we deposit money, the bank only keeps a very small fraction of it. The rest, they use for investments, loans, or anything else that can bring in some extra income for the bank. But when the bank uses our deposits for investments or loans, there's absolutely no guarantee whatsoever that the bank will actually make a profit, or they might not. And this is the mechanism of the modern financial world, modern finance. It's almost like magic, this thing called credit. And this credit system is basically a way to create money, or you could call it printing money, or whatever you want to call it. It's a crucial mechanism that allows the global economy to grow exponentially. And it's also a mechanism that can also cause the economy to completely collapse. In this video, I'll show you exactly how this money magic works, how the system actually creates money. For example, I'll demonstrate how you can turn 10,000 baht into 99,999 baht, so you can see it clearly right here on the Sign Money Monster channel. You can support the entire Sign Money Monster team and me personally by scanning this QR code right here. Or you can just hit that subscribe button so you definitely won't miss out on any of our future videos. That way, you'll always be able to know for sure if the detailed information I've researched and shared is actually useful and valuable to you. Thank you so much for your support. Now, when we stop to think about banks, almost everyone assumes that whenever we deposit our hard-earned money into a bank account, most people naturally think that when we deposit our hard-earned money in the bank just stores it safely in a huge, secure vault. But the actual truth is, banks do keep some of our deposits in their vaults, but only a very small portion of the total. The rest of that money, the bank actively uses for various investments and personal loans. In just a moment, I'll demonstrate exactly what happens to your money when you deposit it, so you can see for yourself how the system really works. So how does it work? What kind of magic ecosystem do banks have that lets them seemingly double your money and actually put it to use in the real economy? Like I mentioned before, this system isn't exactly a secret, but it's not openly talked about either. It's one of the reasons why the economy can grow and thrive, but at the same time, it's also part of why, when a crisis hits, it can hit really hard. Let's get started. I'm going to demonstrate how a bank can magically turn 10,000 baht into 99,999 baht. Here we go. Let's say this person here is me, and this is my bank. I have 10,000 baht, and I'm going to deposit my 10,000 baht into the bank. The bank will keep my money, but not all of it. The bank will only keep as much as is required by the legal reserve requirement. Let's say the legal reserve requirement is, let's use a simple number here, 10%. So when I deposit 10,000 baht into the bank only needs to keep 10% of my deposit. That means the bank keeps just 1,000 baht. After that, my account balance still shows 10,000 baht, right? Okay, I feel good about that and head home. The bank only needs to keep 1,000 out of the 10,000 baht, so there's 9,000 baht left. The bank can now lend out that 9,000 baht, right? And let's say there's a coffee shop owner named B. B asks the bank, "Can I borrow 9,000 baht?" The bank is able to lend B the 9,000 baht right away. B gets the loan, and since she runs a coffee shop, she wants to use the 9,000 baht to buy a coffee machine from C. B says, "C, I'd like to buy a coffee machine from you with this 9,000 baht." C replies, "Sure, it costs exactly 9,000 baht, so go ahead and buy it." Okay, so C gives the coffee machine to B, and B now has the coffee machine. C receives the 9,000 baht. C says, "Okay, I'm going to deposit this 9,000 baht in bank 2, which is C's bank." C takes the 9,000 baht and deposits it in the bank. The bank will only keep 10% of C's money, which is 900 baht. After that, C will still see 9,000 baht in her account. C feels at ease. When you go home, the bank still has 8,100 baht left, which it can lend out to Little Bear. Then everyone will have more money in their accounts from the bank loans, real money that can actually be used to buy things. And this cycle just keeps repeating because Little Bear can take the 8,100 baht and deposit it in Little Bear's own bank. And Little Bear's account will show an increase of 8,100 baht while the bank only keeps 10%. It keeps just 10%, only 810 baht, and the rest can be lent out to the next person right away. See? Take that 10,000 baht deposit I just put in the bank. By using a financial system called credit, the bank can keep on increasing the total amount of money circulating in the system. And this extra money that gets created out of thin air can actually be spent, used for real-world transactions, and even used to pay off all your debts legally. Using this credit system, the total amount of money just keeps on increasing indefinitely, right? I was actually quite curious how far it could possibly go, so I created a detailed spreadsheet. Now, just imagine this for a moment. What if it wasn't just 10,000 baht, but a massive 10 billion? That 10 billion would just keep growing. Keep increasing and increasing. Just like this. I'll make an Excel sheet to show you. Let's start by entering it in. I deposit 10,000 baht in the bank. The bank keeps a 10% reserve, which means they keep 1,000 baht. So there are 10,000 baht in the system. After that, the bank takes the remaining 9,000 baht and lends it out, then keeps 900 baht as a reserve. The money in the system now becomes 19,000 baht, and it keeps increasing, keeps going up and up. Money can basically be created out of this system called credit. It just keeps increasing and increasing. So I just kept doing it over and over, just kept going, doing it again and again until I did it more than 100 times. Eventually, it couldn't be deducted anymore. In the end, the money grew from 10,000 to 99,999 baht in the system as well. If it started from 10 billion, it would also end up at 99,999 billion. That's what happens. This is how you conjure money, how you print money, how you just create money out of thin air. Basically, it just makes the money increase through a system called credit without even having to sell anything, not products, not services. And this is the system that's used all over the world. It's universal. So now you know where all this massive amount of money in the world comes from. This is called the money multiplier effect. It's when the banking credit system, it can keep increasing the money supply based on the rule that banks only need to keep a certain amount of cash reserves. In this clip, I used 10% as an example, right? But if the required cash reserve that banks have to keep is less than 10%, like 7% or 5%, then the money can be multiplied or conjured up in even bigger loops. But the percentage of cash reserves that banks are required to keep, whether it's 5%, 7%, 10%, or even more like 15% or 20%, that's a matter of risk. For the people who deposit their money, the less cash reserve the bank is required to keep, the more risk there is for depositors. Because, as I mentioned earlier, the remaining money that the bank doesn't keep, they invest it or lend it out. But whether they invest or lend, there's no guarantee that the bank will make a profit or not. And if someone asks, hey, if you don't want any risk, why don't banks just keep all the money, 100%? They can't. If they keep all the money, where would they get the funds to lend out? And how would the bank make any income? Even keeping half, 50%, isn't possible. That's just too much. If they kept 50%, the money that would otherwise help the economy grow and prosper would also be much less. So from everything we've discussed, it means that if there's ever a crisis of confidence, like if a large number of people suddenly start thinking, hey, the money I deposited in the bank isn't safe, and everyone rushes to withdraw their money at the same time, the bank wouldn't have enough to give them. That's correct. If on any given day there's an announcement or something like, everyone, please be aware, to this extent, the situation is under control. We ask that everyone remain calm. That's it. In the credit system, when you deposit money, the bank only keeps a very small portion of it. This is actually extremely important for any society that relies on this system. It must remain peaceful and calm. Panic is not an option. That's why it's essential for banks and the government to make every depositor, every citizen, feel safe. To be confident that depositing money in the bank is secure and reassuring. That's why there needs to be some kind of institution to guarantee people's deposits. Thailand has one too. It's called the Deposit Protection Agency. Currently, the Deposit Protection Agency protects deposits by law up to 1 million baht per depositor per institution. So, if you deposit no more than 1 million baht and something happens to the bank, the Deposit Protection Agency will compensate you up to 1 million baht. But, well, are you at ease? Sure, you're at ease if you have less than 1 million baht in your account, right? But there are always going to be some people who have more than 1 million in deposits, who actually has more than 1 million in their account. Businesses do. They have to do transactions through the banking system, right? Like, say, if they have about 500 employees or something, they need to deposit money in the bank so they can pay their employees' salaries. So businesses have to put their money in the bank. It's definitely going to be more than 1 million. And if something happens, yeah, everyone's on their own. But anyway, your deposit, the money you put in the bank, is still the most convenient place for spending and withdrawing. The money you deposit, you can withdraw it whenever you want, however much you want. The bank will provide it as long as it's a normal withdrawal. But you won't get it instantly if, say, you and a bunch of people all go to withdraw all your money from the bank at once, like closing your accounts. All at the same time, because the bank will say, "Excuse me, let me turn on the mic first. There's nothing for you."